The thing about anatomy is that, unlike our other subjects that we take here, it is it seems and it feels extremely directly relevant to what we're going to be doing. And what I have never taken anatomy before, so maybe not every medical student feels this way because some of them have been more exposed to it. I am continually in awe of how we have mapped, I think is the best word, so much of the human body. When I learn things and I understand things, you're learning about yourself, and you begin to think of things differently. And anatomy is almost always on my mind. I think, when I'm running and my heart starts beating fast, or when I'm writing, I look at my hand, or whatever, I'm looking in the mirror at my face and my limbs, and I'm thinking of the different names of everything that I have learned in the past so many weeks. And it is really crazy, and I feel like almost, maybe this is a rough analogy, but almost like everything was black and white before I began to learn the subject. Almost as if I am seeing color for the first time. Breathing is a good example. So there are three big movements in the mechanism of breathing that we need to know. And I have learned them before, I'm pretty sure, in my biology class. But so your sternum moves up and down, and they call it the pump handle movement, I think. And then your ribs kind of twist and move, the lateral parts of it move up and down, they call that the bucket handle movement. And then you have your diaphragm moving down and up. And so I guess like those three movements combined with breathing, I knew kind of before, but now that I have also dissected a human body and seen the thorax and I've seen ribs, I've seen a sternum, I've held them, I've looked at how they relate to the muscles and nerves and arteries and veins all around and attached to it. And suddenly when I look at myself in the mirror breathing, I can close my eyes for a moment and imagine all of the different things that are going on inside of me just from breathing. And I was riding my bike yesterday, and I was like, getting tired and like breathing hard because I've been riding my bike for a while, and I'm kind of like out of shape maybe, but like, so I started breathing hard. So I started thinking about all of the different mechanisms that are happening inside of me. When I look at my hands, I think of all of the muscles, and my arms, all the muscles that are inside of them, and I know that this feeling will only continue as we progress through the subject of anatomy. And so if you are a student who's taking anatomy, whether it's a medical student or something else, like, and maybe you're just doing it and you're just going through the motions and learning the names and stuff, but like, I encourage you, not just as a student or as a future healthcare professional, but as a human being, to really just like think about that and relate it to it, and let this knowledge change your perspective, because that's what I think it's been doing for me. And what I hope knowledge throughout medical school continues to do, because when you let knowledge change your perspective about the world around you, you become more self-aware. And not just that's important, not just as a future doctor, even though it's extremely relevant when I need to be able to empathize and be aware of people in front of me and aware of people around me, but as a human being, I think it's important. So anatomy is really a lot of information, and it can be difficult, and the application of it is a lot to learn and get the hang of it. It's a new language, but there's definitely an element of enjoyment and an aspect of absolutely beautiful in this. So if you're taking anatomy right now, I hope you have these same thoughts. And if not, I think you should, because it's fun and exciting and interesting. Yeah.